Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3310, where we have 35 moves to clear out 67 jelly and collect 9 ingredients. So here are the 9 ingredients, and we have to get them down here. We've got 1, 2, and 3 layer thick frosting prohibiting us, plus we've got things up here we need to get rid of in order to collect all of the 67 jelly. We do have bobbers. If we can strike those, they'll send out fish, and that's important because we also have ticking time bombs, and the fish tend to aim toward those ticking time bombs. Now the disadvantage we have on the board are actually the ingredients, because they'll get in our way. They're not candies, we can't match them, although I did start with something really nice right here. So what I like to do when I can is try to bust through this area as much as I can, as quickly as possible, so the ingredients actually, have a head start on being able to get through here. The other thing I like to do is I like to try to move some of these ingredients over so that we have them in different areas. I could do this and that would take out a color, and that's not a bad idea. I'm just really hopeful I'll be able to use it for something else. So I'm going to hold on for just a bit and try to take out the ticking time bombs that are dangerous and look for opportunities to scoot these things over a bit and kind of stack them up in a column so that we can deal with things a bit better. It's not going great, so what I'm going to do is concentrate on taking out the colors that aren't very prevalent, but I do have to stay ahead of the ticking time bombs. So which color isn't very prevalent? Well, blue is not very prevalent here. Let's take out that ticking time bomb. And we'll take out all blue, and when we do that, we've concentrated the colors down a bit. So it should be easier for us to make more matches and specials. That's what I'm looking for right there. Okay, the problem is because we've got these ingredients in the way, we're not getting through here. So I think what I'll do is I will set things off in a grand style and try to hope that that clears things out. Notice though that these are all stacked up, and because of that, the wrapped candies that I make can't really get through, unless of course I can pair them up with stripes. Here, I'll send off some fish and see where they go. Not extremely helpful. So I wasn't able to complete the strategy that I thought would be the most helpful. So I don't have a good feel for this. Not a good feel for it, but I don't have a good feeling for this board. I think I have a pretty good feel for the board, and I just wasn't able to do what I had hoped to do. So therefore I'm left with a bad feeling that this is not going to get accomplished. And then of course the fish can be problematic. They're great if I'm just going to make another stripe here. That one wasn't helpful. They're great if I have some of the ticking time bombs that are a danger to me, but they're not so great if they're not dangerous ticking time bombs, because they'll still be attracted a lot of times to those ticking time bombs, and they won't go for the frosting. So I only consider the fish valuable in the way they can take out dangers to me. Well, this did not go according to plan, obviously. Let me go ahead and pause the recording. I'll meet you back here with a new board, and I'm going to attempt that strategy of kind of stacking up the ingredients and see if we can get closer with that approach. Okay, so this setup I actually prefer over that color bomb setup because it hits these things right away and makes this beautiful stripe for me. And now what I'm going to do is move this over. See, I'm paying more attention to that strategy. So now I've got an opening here that I can try to exploit by getting through here more quickly. So I'm going to further that by making this beautiful wrapped candy there, and that's going to explode not only the center but the sides as well. So let's see what we can do. If I put these together, the problem is one goes vertically, which I want, but then one goes horizontally, which I don't care for. I don't need that to happen right now. I want to get both of them, there we go, opening this up so I get a clear path. So now I've got this little chink here where I can try to further clear this out. And because I've got this more open, I can get through here. So now I've got a bigger opening and I can kind of expand the sides here. So even if I don't win, I'm going to keep this as an instructive board because I think it shows that the strategy I was going for is valid. I just didn't execute it very well last time. I could say that the board didn't give me a chance, but if I go back and look at it, I probably had quite a few opportunities that I just did not pursue. I knew what to do, but I didn't focus on it. I'm going to do this, set this off, and help to clear this out a bit. Bring more things down to the base. This is beautiful. Wrapped combo. It'll reach all the way over to here and all the way over to here. This will be collected. This will be collected. This will be collected. This will be close to being collected, and I'll have this nice big hole to try to do other things. I won't be able to reach this, but maybe cascading will help. There we go. Or I'll still be able to focus on it in the future. All right, so look at this. I think I'm going to go for this stripe here. And then I'm going to blow things up. So 2 stripes. And now we get a beautiful striped wrapped combo. That's helpful. And then I can work along these edges. Oh, and the fish did help. They didn't have any ticking time bombs to go for, so that was beautiful. And look at this. Nice. So this hasn't been too bad. Just, oh gosh, I still have those to go for. Well, I'm going to do this directly. And now I have to figure out how to get to these guys. I'm going to have to use the fish to help me, right? Well, now I can get to these sides. So, look at this. I need that. That's what I need. So I need to drop this down just 1 and leave everything else intact. Yikes, there we go. That's what's going to do it. A color bomb stripe. And because I had everything open and I didn't have ingredients in the way, I was able to get a color bomb to kind of volunteer in the center there. All right, so that's how I beat it. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.